Well, I wanted to thank everybody for coming out on this beautiful day. We've done a couple of these and we've been blessed with gorgeous days. I wanted to thank the mayor and his team, Scott and his team, and Stacy and her team as we get started here for helping us lift these boats throughout downtown Louisville. It's a great day for a dream to come alive as well for Lisa and I. This journey started about 12 years ago. Actually, about 18 years ago it started. And we came out of 2001, and I was sharing stories with some high schoolers about my journey. And one of the stats that I read that changed the course of what we wanted to do as a family and a couple was that a 3-year-old laughs 90 times a day. A 50-year-old man laughs less than 3 times a day. And so we decided, what should we do? What could we do that could create a fun, exciting, adventurous company, base it in our hometown, Louisville, Kentucky, and bring some smiles to the faces of those who travel to come see us. Our approach is simple: be authentic. We share stories with people they've never heard before. We share places they've never seen before. We treat them with kindness, and we keep them safe. Those are the principles behind our success and what we do with the help of the city and the members of the team behind us. Because of that, we handle 200 group leads a week. We have 28 buses. We have over 50 employees and staff as members of our teams that are diligently playing host, reservationist, logistics coordinator, and you name it, for the guests that are coming to this town, to this bourbon country, to enjoy their time here. We're authentic, is what I would like to say. You don't have to be perfect. You don't always have to be right. You just have to be real. And that's what downtown Louisville offers for us and the Bourbon City Cruisers, is an opportunity to show guests and visitors how real we can be and how much fun they can have while they're with us. In the past couple of years, we've been recognized as Kentucky's best from Google Business Development, Condé Nast's Best of the Spirits Tour company in the U.S. We've received accolades from international travelers. We've made TripAdvisor's Certificate of Excellence 8 years in a row. And I'm proud to say, as of last year, TripAdvisor, being a crowdsourced review system, if you will, in travel and tourism, that they elected us into their Hall of Fame. Thank you. They're a global company, and it's less than 5% of those companies get to be entitled to be in the Hall of Fame or earn their right to be in the Hall of Fame. And we're the only one, to our knowledge, in Kentucky that has done such. So I want to commend my team and the heart and passion they put into every guest that comes to this city to demonstrate what we're truly about at our core. So thank you. As we saw the investment in downtown Louisville with all the commercial development with the distillers, we thought, well, here's an idea. Let's figure out a way that we can get people around safely and in an enjoyable setting to enjoy all the things that the manufacturer of whiskey and bourbon have presented to us in downtown. We talked with the mayor at one point, and it's with that conversation that we found this vehicle for the job. It's sustainable. There is no sound, and there is no carbon footprint left behind. So for our city, we're using this as an opportunity to really forward his edict and his approach, and also make it so that it's not only economically or ecologically friendly, but also economically friendly for our guests. We've named it Bourbon City Cruisers, and we have Bourbon City Captains, and they'll be your guides and your hosts throughout your journey in downtown Louisville. And we also have one other exciting piece of news that we haven't announced yet, and that is Scott Stuckey and the Omni Hotel have been gracious enough to allow us to partner with them and move our location for transportainment, fun activities, and downtown tourism to the Omni Hotel through the Mint Julep Experiences and Bourbon City Cruisers co-location here in the Omni Hotel. You know, it's another great day for dreams to come true when you invite people that you respect so deeply and that care so much about this city and what we do, and they agree to come up and probably say some nice things about you. That's a really good day. Another really good day is when you walk on the sidewalk of what I consider the most commercially successful downtown development for the city of Louisville in travel and tourism in many, many years, and you see your logo on the side of the building. I want to thank Metro Forward and Christy for making this vision come true as well. Really, we started with a small microloan from Metro Development and from a small loan from the Convention and Visitors Bureau to wrap our first Bourbon bus. And because they saw the vision, appreciated the vision, and knew it was right for Louisville, we've made this company a reality, and we've provided that to over 40,000, or about 40,000 people a year that we'll be host to over the coming months of 2018. So with that being said, I want to introduce our mayor, Greg Fisher.
Thank you, Sean. Well, today's a story about the Bourbon City Cruisers, but it's even more so a story about entrepreneurship and vision, risk-taking, a beautiful couple with Lisa and Sean deciding to continue their journey together and manifest itself in starting a company. And so 12 years ago, that was a risky idea. You know, they said, we think we're underdeveloped in terms of what our tourism options are, and we think bourbon is really going to maybe be a strong part of Louisville tourism, so let's give it a go, and let's see what'll happen. And so it's bourbon and bourbonism has been on an amazing ride since then, especially these last several years. And what the entire team has done at Mint Julep Tours, the way they make people feel welcome in our city, no matter what the tour is, and showcase the authenticity of who we are. I hear from people that travel with Mint Julep, and they talk about the places that they've been, but they always come back to who took them to those places, who their tour guide was, what their story was, what the authenticity was, and how they expressed their care for this place that we all love here in our home city of Louisville. So I want to say thank you to the entire team here. You all are ambassadors, yes, for Mint Julep, but you're ambassadors for our great city as well. So really proud of you all. Fantastic. And when we say, you know, some people say, oh, this bourbon thing is it's a flash in the pan. It's not going to last long. Well, they're wrong. When you think about where the momentum is right now in tourism in our city, we've got about 24 new hotels in the past couple years. We got a lot more coming on. Just 3 weeks ago, CBRE in their national report named highest growth city in the country for year-over-year hotel demand. Number one in the United States of America was our city right here in Louisville, Kentucky. So consumers are voting with their pocketbooks, with their feet. More and more coming to Louisville. And what they're finding is an outstanding experience. 5-star, 4-star experience. So they go home and brag, and they come back again. When I say to Sean or Lisa, I say, how are we doing? You think we're peaking out? They're like, let me tell you about the number of leads that keep increasing year over year over year with Mint Julep. So these are leading indicators to us in terms of where the interest is coming from. All over the world, all 4 corners of our great country as well. So this is just going to continue to grow and grow. And the more we have 4- and 5-star operators like Mint Julep, like the Omni Hotel right here, the more it's going to grow as well. And of course, that just creates more opportunity for our citizens. And there's something about having a hospitality culture in your city that just makes everything else you do feel so much better. And it's another one of the reasons why last year was Louisville was named one of the top 15 millennial growing cities in the country. Our city is getting younger because of our hospitality industry and all of the great things going on, whether it's bourbonism, lodging, our restaurant, top 10 food scene, etc. So just couldn't be more happy to be part of our great city right now. I look forward to seeing the Bourbon City Cruisers. They are going to draw more people to our city that want to have this kind of fun as well. So Sean and Lisa, I would like to honor you guys. I've honored you all a lot. Come on up here, Lisa. You too. You're keeping a low profile. This is the city of Louisville honoring the Bourbon City Cruisers on the launch of your all's electric power tuk-tuk tours.
That's
nice.
a mouthful, right? Yeah.
The city thanks you all for acting as ambassadors to our great city by showing off the best we have to offer and giving visitors an experience to remember. So we just congratulate all of y'all and are just so proud to be part of your all's team. Congratulations.
Next up is somebody that knows a little bit about the struggles to bring a vision and a dream alive. And certainly he shared that vision with the mayor when they worked diligently to bring this Omni Hotel establishment to town. And Scott's my favorite marathoner. I will say that, and I'm proud of him for that. And this is Scott Stuckey, the general manager of the Omni Hotel Louisville.
Thank you, Sean, and thank you, Mayor Fisher. We're so excited for this partnership. As Mayor Fisher noted, Louisville's tourism is booming, and this is yet another reason our city is breaking records and bringing people in from all around the country. Mayor Fisher alluded to the fact that a few weeks ago, hotel demand in Louisville for the first quarter increased 11%, a demand increase higher than Nashville, Austin, or even higher than Seattle, San Francisco, or Denver. Let that sink in. Our demand for hotel visitors has outpaced cities many times our size. The Omni Louisville Hotel is proud to be the hub of these new tuk-tuk tours, designed to capitalize on explosive growth of bourbon tourism in our country. We all know that bourbon runs through the veins of this hotel. From the carefully selected colors of the carpet, to the bottles in each guest room, to the craft cocktails our team creates at Pin and Proof in the library bar. These tours are a welcome addition to bourbon tourism and another unique activity for convention goers, hotel guests, and even Louisville residents looking for fun outing. You'll find the hub of these tours right inside of Fall City Market. Our team will put together entertainment options with Bourbon City Cruisers, as well as restaurants, shows, and other attractions in Louisville. This will be a great service for our guests and everyone that visits Fall City Markets. Stop by at the desk and chat with the Bourbon City Cruise transportainment counselor, grab a pastry and a coffee, and enjoy the tour. Thank you.
So our last speaker goes back to the beginning with us. Lisa and I met with Stacy in a hotel to share our vision and talk about what her vision for the Kentucky Bourbon Trail was. And we had a few friends with us along the way, and we all had a good, hearty conversation about what downtown Louisville needs as far as a tour company and how we might be able to help drive the growth of the Kentucky Bourbon Trail. It was her leadership, her signature on the paper that approved the wrap for the bourbon, the original Kentucky Bourbon bus. And so it's with great honor that I share a moment with Stacy Yates.
Hello. It always makes me a little nervous when he introduces me and starts with the hotel story. Lisa, and I in a hotel room. It makes me nervous, but it was a great meeting, obviously. I'm obviously thrilled to be here. Sean and Lisa are two of my favorite investors in downtown Louisville and what's happened with the whole tourism experience. I want to share a couple more accolades. I'm so proud of the ones that they've gained as a company. The mayor shared some with you. That's our job in Louisville tourism, to help get us on the list with writers and reporters, and then it's our job to curate them and keep that list. We've gotten so many in the last, especially 5 years, it's hard to keep up with them. So forgive me as I read them from a list real quick, but these are publications like Forbes, TripAdvisor, Expedia, Southern Living, USA Today. I could list a million others. These are just some of the ones I pulled from the most recent list. Top 20 places to visit in the U.S. in 2019. This is all Louisville. 9 awesome one-week destinations you need to visit. 20 of America's best cities for a long weekend. 15 U.S. cities attracting the most millennials, and 11 cities on the rise. I want to share that accolades are not really the result of some big advertising campaign, although that's important. We make some really pretty ads, if I do say so myself, and those help amplify the message. But accolades really come from reputation, and that is built slowly over time by cumulative experiences that writers might have while they're in the destination to write these, experiences that locals and visitors have, and they keep the storytelling and they build that reputation. Well, Sean and Lisa Higgins know a lot about creating experiences. In fact, they're so good at it that they changed their name a few years ago to reflect that. Mint Julep has been providing these reputation-building, memory-making experiences since they launched that first bourbon-wrapped bus out of Louisville over a decade ago, out to the distilleries of bourbon country. And if you'll recall, at the time when they first started, Louisville really didn't have much to talk about in the way of bourbon. We had the Urban Bourbon Trail that we created as a promotion because we didn't have the investment of the 10 distilleries that we all now enjoy today that's part of a true urban bourbon experience. But Sean and Lisa really set the bar, and they continue to raise it in providing these unique, I love the word transportainment things. So with that, they became the part of the story of bourbon tourism that eventually ignited the investment of all these other things that we've talked about. And it really built the framework for this urban bourbon experience that we now all enjoy. And of course, there are other iconic attractions that I know that they're going to help people get to, but I think bourbon is the real theme and buzz creator, no pun intended, in all of this. So I'm beyond thrilled that our bourbon fans will have yet another way to savor our destination. I really think that locals and visitors alike will enjoy the unique curated experience in downtown Louisville that they won't find anywhere else in our Commonwealth. So congratulations and thank you to Sean and Lisa and all the team at Mint Julep for your innovation and your passion and your continued investment in our city. This helps Louisville live up to our growing reputation as the Bourbon City, and I'm just thrilled to be able today to be here at this launch of Bourbon City Cruisers. Thank you.
So before we do a ceremonial ribbon cutting, and I'll also invite anybody that wants to get a ride in one of the new Bourbon City Cruisers. We'll be here all morning. But there's one individual whose fingers and mind and soul are all over this, and it is a person whom I love and who is the most compassionate, creative, fun, and enjoyable partner to build our business with, and that's my wife, Lisa. So thank you. So, should we do a ribbon cutting and see what you're like as a truck driver?